now tuned into the greatest.
Welcome, episode 7, Create Above and Beyond. Let me show you what I did, a little bit of it. I cleaned the place up some. Finished making brass last episode, and I had a bunch of dirt around here. So it made it look a little bit cooler for now. Let me show you what we're going to get into this episode. Our ultimate goal to get the rose quartz, polished rose quartz. And in order to get there, we got to do all this first. So I'm going to start with washing quartz seeds, turning them into Pure Certus Quartz Crystals. I'm going to do that over here. Filled this all in, gave us some flat space to work with. Hopefully this is all enough room to get to the end of chapter 2. That's the goal, at least. So to get the Pure Certus Quartz, you wash seeds, and you have to wash them 12 times with spouts. We're going to put 12 spouts across this belt line here. I'm going to fill this up, make it a pool of water. Pull the water out, put them into the spouts. And then what I'm going to do is have the water drop off of here like a waterfall. Put some water wheels down here. That's going to power everything that we're doing. Let me get started on this. Got 12 of them. Boom. So I got my 12 spouts in a line coming across here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to add pumps on top of these spouts. Pump the water out of our pool that we're going to put right down there. If I stand on top of here, it should connect properly. And they're all facing up, which is the wrong way, but we'll change that later. All right, that is all now a solid source of water. Go down here, add in my water wheels, and then release the dam. Run these all the way across. Then we can pull our power out right here, rotational force, gear it up, and bring it up top here. Release this, see what happens. Got a water wheel spinning. Make it look as natural and organic as possible. That works for me. Get on top of here so we can make it a little easier, hopefully. All right, now hopefully I can reach this from down here. Looks like I can. I'm gonna run these down and over and down one at a time, right into the middle. You want to pull from the middle of these 3 water source blocks so you don't drain your source. I get back up here. Thank you. All right, now here's another thing we got to do. Because if I keep adding these, they're just going to all connect to each other. And then it might possibly run one of these dry. And we don't want them to run dry while we're doing it. So if we do that, right click with your wrench on every straight piece, nothing will connect to it now. So I can add these pipes in. They'll only connect at the 90s, which I don't know if that's going to mess it up or not. Do the same thing on this one. I'm going to do that all the way across, connecting all 12 of these to a water source block. Last one. Boom. Alright, that doesn't look bad. My original plan was I was going to take these pipes and run them all the way down to this river that was here already. But I don't have a lot of copper. This already used a tremendous amount. So big cog, little cog, shaft, big cog. Little cog. Is that spinning fast enough? Probably is.
Speaker block, her.
Okay, now you're going the way I want you to go. Alright, now if I come up 2 shafts, you can do this. Those are spinning. But if you notice, the arrows on them aren't pointing the correct direction. Only on a few. So we hit them with a wrench. Boom, we want them to go down. And down. Now they're all filling up with water. Hopefully that's enough water to do what we need to do. Get rid of this water. Doesn't look bad. I need Certus quartz. Yeah. 64. Let's take a half a stack. We'll start with a half a stack. Because I think you can just keep multiplying these if I read the book correctly. Pop this in here. We'll grind it down into Certus quartz dust. Dust is done. Boom. If you mix sand and that, you get Certus quartz seeds. We have a full stack. Maybe for the quest book to recognize your tasks. I'm gonna have to grab these off of here as they go. Let me start with just one. See if I can grab it after it washes it 4 times. Go on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You change. Do I need this? Nope. Do I need this? Nope. Do I need this? Probably. Alright, let's throw this back on here. Let it finish doing its thing. Then if I take the quartz seeds, throw them in there. Make sure this washes all the way and those don't drain. Seems to be working fine. Boom. Where's my funnels? Here they are. Put a funnel on you. I'm going to take you. Hello? Okay. Not going to put a funnel on you yet. We need to take you off the belt. Put you in there. Now we can put a funnel on there. We have our Pure Certus Quartz done. Automated. Alright. Let me release this here. Hopefully this keeps up. We're getting Certus quartz. And these tanks are not emptying. That's perfect. Water source blocks are staying there. Seems to be working flawlessly. Alright, we now confirm that this works. And will continue to work. Making Pure Certus Quartz Crystals. But, if you look at the uses on this guy. You put it into a mechanical crafter. you can break it back down into Certus Quartz seed, which is where we started, down here. Ultimate goal is to split this coming out of here into two. One line will go into a mechanical crafter to craft the seeds. We'll send it back down there to continue an infinite loop crafting these things. And the other line, we're going to have to send it into a mixer. Once we get destabilized redstone, we can add this to it, and then we end up with our ultimate goal, the polished rose quartz. So before I get into doing any of the setup for this stuff, I want to set up a line here because we can't make the crafter yet or any tunnels, brass tunnels to split this, but I can set it up and establish the route so that we already have it set up. But once we get brass funnels, we can put a brass funnel on top of here. That'll split when it pulls out of here into two. Send one of these back this way. We'll put a crafter on top of here somewhere. That'll turn it back into seeds. Send it back into this box here. And then this belt will have travel into a mixer right here. We get set up on doing this Skystone stuff. Hopefully we can figure it out. Skystone Solution. This took a mind-boggling amount of time to figure out how to do without brass tunnels, funnels, the whole nine. So if you look at this Skystone dust in here, if you run it through a millstone, you get Skystone dust and you get your piece of Skystone back. Find Skystone on your map. If you look at this area right here, that's what you're looking for. It's like a meteor landing site. You can find it in there, mine it up. I running a stack full, so I have 64 pieces of Skystone, and this is on an infinite loop. So Skystone starts up here in this drawer. It drops through this chute, goes through a millstone, drops through this chute, goes into a regular Minecraft drawer. Because I need to split it into two and couldn't figure out a different way to do this. Then those pieces get pulled out into a hopper. Skystone dust goes in here, and the Skystone original piece goes in here. Which the Skystone original piece, let me take you around back here. This is janky looking, but it's the best I could come up with for now. Maybe we'll change it in the end. Pulling it out the back here, out of a funnel. It wraps up this belt line, runs back all the way around, back into here to create more dust. So that's an infinite loop. Now the Skystone dust, I'm going to pull out right here. It's going to wrap up this belt, and then it goes into a basin here, which I have water being pumped into from right here, an infinite water source. And then that is going to mix and turn into Skystone Solution or something it's called. Water, Skystone dust turns into this Volatile Sky Solution. We need this to make this stuff right here. Charged Certus Quartz, and this makes destabilized redstone, which we're not going to get into today because I think it's getting close to time to wrap up this episode. So let me unleash this. Hopefully it works. Should go in there. It's getting mixed. Then it should come in here. Well, once I set this pump up, I'm going to pull it out of there. Getting water. Skystone dust. I might need to limit how much water I put in there. Take two. Turn this pump off. Got to get rid of the pump. Okay. Now, if I take this down, this has been brutal trying to figure this out. Basin goes there. Let me take just a bucket of water. Put you in there. Do anything. Make the stuff that we're after. What everybody's asking right now. It looks like you did. I don't think I can pull it out with a bucket. I can. Sweet. So now what we can do is I can replace this guy here with, you give me a smart fluid pipe. You give me 2 of them. How kind. For you, what else can I get rid of right now? Nothing. All right, now with this smart fluid pipe, because we don't want to pump water and everything else that we're pumping in here, out of here, into this one. We put a smart fluid pipe there, and then set the filter. Only this volatile, whatever it's called, Sky Solution, can come out of there and into this one where we're going to mix the redstone and dust, ultimately. You back up here. To put a pump back here. Painful sometimes. It really. Right, like this. Pipe. Pipe. Pump. Rid of the pipe. Pumping water back in there. That's going to mix up Skystone solution. Then we need to power this pump up, pull it into there, and then work on figuring out how we're going to charge Certus Quartz Crystals. But we're going to get into that next episode. Now's the time that we say goodbye, and thanks for watching. Have fun and peace.